I don't wish to go back there. My spirit has already left there. Governor Fubara responds to calls for his restatement. So Fubara is saying that he doesn't wish to go back to Rivers State Government House again as the governor of Rivers State, that his spirit has left there. The question is he saying the truth? Or has he been threatened to chicken out? Or what does he mean by this? Is he truly tired of all the stress and want to have his peace? Or has he discussed with his wife and his family and they're telling him, forget about that place. They want to rubbish you. The wise thing is to leave them. We don't understand why Fubara is saying this, why he's making this decision. Probably he has been threatened by the powers that be, or that is the agreement he has signed with Wike and Tinubu, or probably the condition that giving him to come back is not the kind of condition he's ready to compromise or accept. So something is happening here we need to know. Let's get into the details. The suspended governor of Rivers State, Siminalayi Fubara, has said he is not desperate to return to the office. Fubara stated this at the service of songs held in honor of the late elder statesman Edwin Clark in Port Harcourt, the state capital, organized by the Rivers Elders Forum on Sunday, May 11th. Okay. So the embattled governor responded to several speakers at the event who referred to him as governor and strongly criticized his suspension, calling for immediate reversal. However, Fubara distanced himself from their remarks, describing them as personal opinions. According to him, such comments were not likely to promote peace. How? So not everything is by Oshigbe. Okay, he cautioned, hinting at his preference for a more strategic and less confrontational approach to the ongoing political crisis. Don't you see how better I look? Do you think I am interested again? If I have my way, I don't wish to go back there. My spirit has already left there, he said. Okay. So it means that he will be the first governor to go out of office like that, just within 2 years. Fubara further warned that some of the actions taken by some of his supporters, though well-intended, had only worsened his situation. Can you imagine? So he's beginning to accuse his supporters now. Can you imagine? So some of the supporters are the reasons he is suffering the way he's suffering. That is what he's trying to tell us here. So he urged the attendees to focus on the tribute of Edwin Clark, who lived a selfless life advocating for the Niger Delta region and not make it about politics. Okay, that makes sense, because every little gathering will turn to political. Will turn political. I'm telling you, especially if Akpabio is there, be sure that the gathering will turn political. So President Tinubu had on March 18 suspended Governor Fubara, his deputy, and the entire State House of Assembly members for 6 months over the political crisis between himself and his godfather and former governor of the Rivers State, Nyesom Wike. Can you imagine? So with what is happening now, Fubara is not ready to go back. I still ask, is he saying this from his mind? Or has he been threatened not to go back? Or has he been given a condition that he's not ready to accept? Or what? We need to understand why he's making this statement. He's just telling us that he's feeling better and feeling very good now that he's out of the government house. His life is better now. That is what he's trying to tell us. The question is he about to join APC? Is he willing to I don't understand, because already Anke Briggs is saying that whoever Fubara said they should vote for is who they will vote for in 2027. So it means that if Fubara said they should vote Tinubu, then everybody will vote for Tinubu. There is something fishing here. They said they want to capture all the Niger Delta states, and they're already on the move. They've taken Edo, they've taken Delta now. They are trying to take rivers, and they're also trying to take Bayelsa. They've taken Cross Rivers. Akwa Ibom is ready to defect. So it means that they are getting what they wanted. So now Fubara looks like is left alone in this thing. And that's why he's saying that most of his supporters, though well-meant actions were taken, but those actions have actually caused more problem for him than good. Now, wow. So the question is, Fubara trying to blame his supporters? Does he understand what will happen or how his supporters will interpret this information or this message if they see it? Fubara should watch it. I don't understand. Fubara should check it, because the way he has spoken now is going to discourage his supporters. Seriously, it will discourage his supporters. Let's get into the comment section. Somebody said, politics is not meant for good people like you, boss. It is well. Habi, he wanted to do good, but now they have, disturbed him. Someone say, Fubara, good person, an ingrate and a master of confusion. Can you imagine what that one is saying? Good person will always be at the side of his or her agreement, either written or unwritten. We hear. Ingrate because the people vote don't count anymore. It is the ideal that Nweke gave him the governor's seat, okay, that people are going with. Some say that's for only a few enemies of peace. Haba, that is why it is difficult to help people in that country. How they pay you back is with hate and envy. Okay, that is what you think. What he says is different from what is on his mind. Can't be trusted. Of course, I agree with that. He can't be trusted. You were not up to it in the first place. They're giving it a different meaning now. A lot of people come for him. But this is a demonstration of lack of desperation and show of integrity, in sharp contrast to his counterpart who have chosen the path of lawlessness and impunity. Exiting the race implies living no more to fight them, and their impunity continues at the detriment to the progress of the state. However, we still thank God. If he knows that he can't take it, then let him leave. I think that is the most honorable thing to do. Let them go and run the country the way they want to run it. A better decision, if this is how democracy works on a mandate given and taken with impunity. It shows he is not hungry for power, and this will also tell how powers are arbitrarily used in the government of Tinubu, and a precedent will be set henceforth. Nigerians are watching. Nigerians can't do anything about it. Tinubu has already hijacked everywhere, and it's already turned into one-party state. Just resign. Stop playing victim. Honest and decent people don't do politics. My governor advised, if you are reinstated, go and complete your tenure. It is better for you to resign now. Some say you are more than you should have seen. Now you are seeing spirit. Oh God, forget that thing. Tell the foolish and ingrate mind like you. Can you imagine? They're still insulting him because he has aired his view. But unfortunately, Fubara should have known what he was going into. To dine and wine with Wike is dining and wine with the devil, and you must really understand what you're going into before you do it. That is it. So thank you for listening. Let's have a comment, as Fubara is now saying he's not desperate to go back to office. That the actions of his supporters, though well meant, but has also caused more problem for him.